Hey, what's up, guys? And Happy New Year. I'm in Pittsburgh visiting family and wanted to stop by my favorite meat market in the area, Strip District Meats. I want to get some meat for this cook and some future cooks. Come check it out with me real quick. I wanted to get a couple things from you. I want to start with your pork shoulder.
Pork shoulder, I can show you one down here. Pork shoulders are here. Here's some here, and I have the little smaller ones right here.
Alright, so if I can get one that's real fatty. Excuse the being in the car. But got me about 2 pounds of pork shoulder for my jerk pork. Nice little fat cap on it. I got some pork shoulders that I had them cut up into 2 to 3 inch cubes for my griot. Welcome back to the channel, fam. I am Chef Jackpot from Foodie Chronicles. On today's episode, we'll be putting 2 Caribbean pork favorites up against each other. On this food versus, we have griot and jerk pork. One pork is going to be deep fried and the other jerked and oven roasted until it's nice and succulent. So y'all know the deal. Let's get to cooking. So we're going to start off by cleaning our meat. We're going to be using some lime and lemon for all of them. Some vinegar and also some lemon juice concentrated to get them nice and cleaned up. Oh yeah, don't forget to mash up that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get back to cleaning these meats. Starting off with cleaning our griot, then we'll move on to the jerk roast. And we're gonna get in here and mix it up a little bit, you know. Get them cleaning juices swishing around. Ah, the sound of clean pork. Gonna wash them off well. Get rid of some of that salt. And then now we're gonna come in with our pork. Pretty much repeat the same thing. Add some vinegar in there, some salt, and clean it. I did bump into a major problem while I was in Pittsburgh. I couldn't get my hands on any dry Caribbean seasoning, so I had to improvise. I'll explain how we overcame that major hiccup in a little while, but check out the seasoning I did use. So like I mentioned earlier, we're pretty much using the same seasoning on both pork recipes. So the difference in the final taste profile will come from the wet seasoning. The wet seasoning is going to separate the two recipes. We're going to use épices and a ginger seasoning on the griot, and a jerk marinade and jerk liquid on the jerk pork. To the griot, we're going to squeeze in 2 whole oranges to not only add some acidity, but also add some nice tartness to it. We're now going to add our aromatics. We got our orange bell peppers, our green onions, we got our habanero peppers in there, red onions, sweet onions, add all that and mix it up. Do the same for the griot. So now we're going to go ahead and vacuum seal them and put them in the refrigerator for 48 hours so we can dry some intense flavor into both pork recipes. So after 48 hours, we're gonna go ahead and put the jerk in the oven. First, we're gonna separate the aromatics from the pork so that we're only cooking the pork in the oven. Add some Guinness stout to the pork, give it some additional flavoring. We're going to go ahead and place it in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour, and then we'll come back and check it out. After about 40 minutes, I pulled it just to see where we were in the cooking process. Checking it for doneness. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it so we can get the other side, get a little coloring on it too.
Get this side browned.
So we're gonna pop it back in the oven and check on it in another 20 minutes. Right now we're gonna get started on that griot. Now we're getting ready to boil this griot. Depending on how much griot you have, I had enough to place it in a medium saucepan. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then after it comes to a boil,
I'm going to reduce the heat to a simmer and cook it for about 30 to 40 minutes. So here we're going to remove individual pieces of griot out of the sauce and place them on this cooking rack so that they can dry before we deep fry them. So take a first look at this jerk roast. Nice and succulent. We're gonna let that rest for a little bit and get this griot going. So we're gonna throw some griot up in this deep fryer. Get the cooking. Take a look at this jerk roast, man. Look at how mahogany that looks. I'm gonna plate it soon and kind of chop it up. You're gonna see how tender that thing is. There you go. Look how tender that thing is. Ooh-wee. Succulent meat. Succulent pork. Wow. That's gonna be delicious. This griot versus jerk, I don't know. This jerk on a head start. Pull this griot real quick. Let that sit. Nice and golden brown. Once again, party people, don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like, and that notification bell so you get future videos whenever I drop them. Well, there you have it, folks. The finished product. It's a great contest. For this cook, though, I think it might have been a draw. Griot looking nice, ready to go. Got some pickles in the back there. You know what I'm saying? Then we got that jerk pork. Looking all jerky. Looking succulent, mahogany, delicious. Ready to go. Yeah, I think this was a draw, party people. Considering we had the hiccup with the seasonings, this is not a fair contest this time. I hope you enjoyed this Food Versus. Hope to see you on some future episode of Food Versus. Thanks for watching. Peace.